Hey, what up, YouTube? So just wanted to make a quick video, kind of talk to y'all a little bit about being a software developer. You know, I see it now a lot, man, right? There's so much hype, right, of being a software developer, right? Because it pays well. You hear these stories about people going to Silicon Valley, right? Working for Google, Facebook, getting entry level jobs, right? Pretty much when you think about it. I forgot what tier they have, right? Like their level one, well, whatever their level is called. Getting paid $250,000, right? 180,000 plus your bonus plus stock options after the first year and so on. And again, it ends up being, pretty decent amount of money. So now, like, there's a lot of the hype of want to be a software developer, right? That's the reason why you have all these boot camps start popping up. A lot of these Udemy courses, a lot of YouTube tutorials. I mean, the list goes on, and everybody wants to be a software developer now. So I've been, writing code for, man, I actually started, learning SQL first. And I think I've been doing that for about 9 years or so. Maybe 10, 9, I want to say about 9 years. And then I started writing, I learned Python. I actually learned Python about 6 years ago, I believe, around there. Then from there, I ended up learning JavaScript, little bit of Golang, C Sharp, .NET stack. Just kind of starting getting familiar with some of these other stacks. Becomes very easy, right? Once you learn one language, you go into your second language, it becomes a lot easier. But nevertheless, what got me encouraged to code, it wasn't the money. By all means, I was trying to solve a problem. I'll make a video later on my background on how I got started, but like programming in that field. But I used to be a data analyst, right? So that was my title. My actual duties were way different in my title. I think a lot of us know the title doesn't always justify what you do. And in this case, it was one of those situations. I was doing all kinds of other stuff. And I was building processes as well, optimizing processes as we brought onboarded new clients. One of the things that we were trying to do is we were trying to do some integration with Groupon at the time. And there were going to be some extractions of extracting data from PDF files, extracting data from a flat file. There was some other stuff involved. Again, not trying to go too detailed. Never coded once in my life. Keep that in mind. At this point in time, only thing I knew was SQL. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know Python. I didn't know anything, just SQL. So I remember having a talk with our IT people. We had a few programmers, within the company. And ultimately, the answer I got back was like, no, that's, it's not really worth doing. It's too difficult. It can't be done. I got those kind of responses. They didn't want to do it. At the end of the day, that's really what it was, right? But nevertheless, though, in order to fill this gap that we had, that was a way to do it. If we did not do it this way, it would be a lot of manual data entry, which of course leads to a lot of errors and so on. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to learn how to code. So I took a programming course. Again, the course that I took was focused on fundamentals. It just happened to be using Python as a language for the tutorials, right? For the training, for the course. But it was more so focused on the fundamentals, which you could apply to any language. That's what I did. I learned it. Man, I got just this fire burning inside, right? Man, I was so pumped, so energized. And once I learned enough how to code, man, I took that knowledge and I built that shit that people have been coding for years told me it's too difficult to build. It can't be done. Me, somebody who had no programming experience. The only knowledge that I had was SQL at the time. So I had at least understanding of data types, right? I had an understanding of variables, loops and iterations. I had an understanding of that already because anybody who knows about writing SQL scripts, SQL queries, pretty much, you use a lot of these. A lot of that it's used in SQL, so that helped me out. But there are a lot of stuff from a programming standpoint I did not know. And it took me a few weeks to kind of get going. Man, I was spending hours every day. I was working 10 hours a day. I'd go home, study, easy another 5, 6 hours a day. Every weekend I was busting my butt learning and learning. And man, I got to the point where I was able to just take the knowledge that I knew and start building the processes, and it worked. I actually got it to work. Was it the best looking code? Hell no, it wasn't. But you know what? It worked. That's the point. It actually worked. That what got me to want to code. I was excited. I was pumped. Didn't do it because of the money. I had a problem that I wanted to solve. I had some jackasses tell me that, oh, this can't be done. It's too hard. And that was, for me, again, I'm a very competitive guy. I was like, fuck that shit. It can be done, and I will find a way to do it. And I did. That's how I got my journey started in programming. And man, I've been programming since then, doing all kinds of other stuff that I have programmed, from creating desktop apps, creating web apps, some APIs, the list goes on of different stuff that I have started working on building, and I enjoy it, man. It's awesome. And now I get paid good money, right? I get paid good money. I work for myself, have my own business. I got a few people that work for me, and that's what we do. We do software development work, web development, integration stuff. And it pays very well. But you know what? I did not do it for the money, though. That was not what got me to go down this path. There was something else. The desire to learn. Somebody telling me that it can't be done. Me having enough sense that, it should be able to be done. I don't know how to do it, but it should be able to be done. And I went and go search and learn on my own to figure out, can it be done? And of course, there was a way to get it done, and I got it done, man. That's the thing about it. I actually got it done. So I'm hoping that those of y'all that are jumping in and trying to learn how to code, become software engineers, y'all doing it for the right reason. If you're doing it for money, again, I get it, right? We all have we all have bills to pay. We all have a life. But there's a good chance, though, that that's not going to last long, or you're not going to make as much progress as well, if you're strictly doing it for the money. Try to find something, man, if you can. Again, I'm not hitting on you if you're doing it for the money. It is what it is, right? It pays good, so there's no harm to that either. But hopefully, though, you find some kind of enjoyment doing it. That's what I did it for, anyways. I had somebody tell me no. That just kind of burned this fire inside of me to want to do it. And I enjoyed the process. I really did. And then now I do it for a living, and I get paid very good doing it for a living. So very interested on your take, right? Those of y'all who are new, those of y'all who are starting to learn how to code, those of y'all who've been coding for a while, let me know what got you into coding, right? What got you into wanting to become a software developer? Was it the money? Was it the challenges? Was it I don't know, right? Was it did somebody tell you can't do it and you want to prove them wrong? A lot of people are chasing down this path to become software developers. I'm interested. Leave your comments below. Go in and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. Very much appreciative to those of y'all who subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of cool things that I have planned to do with my channel. Any comments, any likes, leave them below. Be very much appreciative. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm very appreciative if you could subscribe to my channel. Peace.